Hello everyone and welcome back to another DMO update video. Today the 27th of June 2023, we've got a new update which doesn't include the new maps. So bigger features do take a while to be added, so it will be a while before we got the new maps. And it doesn't include the new Digimon either, and we actually do have a little bit of a problem regarding the new Digimon Gabumon Bond of Friendship. So yeah, Gabumon Bond of Friendship and Agumon Bond of Courage have been removed from the patch notes in the Korean website and are no longer obtainable. Of course, people already unlocked the Digimon will still keep them, but they can no longer be obtained. As you can see, this is a patch note where Gabumon was added and there's just no mention of him. He's literally been nuked, and the data summons that you could obtain him from was changed before it was supposed to end it, so he basically got emergency removed. As I said, the Digimon selves still exist for people who unlock them, and if we go to the patch note, that also included Agumon Bond of Courage. If we scroll down, it doesn't exist. Of course, this was advertised as 4 new Digimons, right? We got Skull Knightmon, we got Deadly Axemon, and Dark Knightmon. That's 3, and the 4th Digimon was Agumon Bond of Courage, and as you can see, he's literally been nuked. No trace of him in the website. Now, they haven't given any official statement yet or even mentioned it anywhere, other than they just made a notice that they will change the event, and that's it. They didn't mention anything about him, and yeah, we just don't know what happened. So yeah, we are kinda on the dark. There's not really much to say other than Agumon Bond of Courage and Gabumon Bond of Friendship are no longer available, similar to the X Digimons. So yeah, that's kinda weird, and with that out of the way, let's talk about the jumping event. Right, starting off with the jumping event duration, it's from the 27th of June, which is today, until the 25th of July. So we have a full month to participate in it. Now, I already covered jumping event multiple times on the channel, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically when you create a new tamer during the event period, you get a whole bunch of reward. You get a lot of free stuff, and that includes a free strong Digimons. And the Digimon that you get this time is a triple S rank Digimon, Susanomon. Now, this is a bit interesting because the promotion images that they choose have Susanomon Shin, which is a triple S plus Digimon. Now, do not get fooled. You do not get Susanomon Shin. You only get the normal Susanomon, I think. Now, in the last event where they gave Fanglongmon Shin, they actually made it clear that there's a part 2 of the event, and you know, we kinda knew that it was Fanglongmon Shin. This time, they didn't say there's a part 2, and they didn't say a triple S plus, which is what rank Susanomon Shin is. They only said triple S rank, which is the normal Susanomon, and the patch notes only cover normal Susanomon. So yes, do not get fooled. It seems to be only Susanomon. And of course, Susanomon is not the only Digimon you get. Of course, when you start, you will choose either Kaiser Greymon or Magna Garurumon, and then later you will craft the other one. Of course, if you are starting out, you should be getting Kaiser Greymon. Magna Garurumon is kinda trash, so start off with Kaiser and then later craft Magna Garurumon, and you get a whole bunch of stuff. If you look on the website, obviously it's gonna be hard to cover everything, but you get a lot of free stuff. Alright, so with the jumping event out of the way, now let's cover the new features, and with that, we have a new item called the Evolution Extraction item, and have a 1% chance to be dropped from the triple S plus banners, including the 70 data summon ones. Now keep in mind, it is tradable. The item itself is tradable, but it doesn't have a guarantee. It have a 1% chance, but as I said, it does not have a guarantee, unlike the triple S plus items. Now, what does it do? Well, it does what you think it does. It extracts the evolution and gives you back the item. The Digimon with the slash symbol, you can already use them, but the one with V, you need to unlock the evolution before them. So if I can't unlock Zeke Greymon before I unlock Shoutmon DX, and yeah, that's just how it is. Of course, it doesn't work on normal evolution like the normal Megas and stuff that use Evolutor. You can't use it on them, and it doesn't work on the alpha side. So Jogris Digimons usually will have a beta, which is the premium item you get from like data summons or cash shop or whatever, and then you have the alpha side, which you usually get from quests. Now, is the item that you extracted are tradable or not? This I will say it depends on the Digimons. Now, in the Korean server, it is tradable, but here in the English server, we have Digimons that doesn't have a tradable item. So, Shoutmon DX, for example, there is no tradable item existing in the game, so it's obviously not gonna make an item out of thin air, right? If we go to normal consignment shop and we search for the Shoutmon item, the double fusion, it doesn't show because it's literally not tradable, right? it's not gonna show up in here. Of course, this is where you can know if an item is tradable or not. If you also search for the Omega Shoutmon, the legendary evolution, it's not gonna show up in here because there is no tradable item exists. So keep that in mind if you're ever gonna use it on a Digimon. Make sure a tradable item exists, otherwise you will probably be getting a character bound item, which is gonna be kinda useless. Next we have is a new data summon, which is the data summon rare, and it costs 25 crown each. And yeah, this is a new data summon that was added, and the items you can get from it are actually bad. It's terrible. So this is the item that you can get. It obviously costs 1 data summon, so 25 crowns. So if you want the guaranteed, which is 100, you need 2,500 crown, which is, well, that's a lot. And the big jackpot item is a Digi Keyring, which Nanumon, and you can craft a Digi Keyring of your choice now. Look at the stats, up from 300 up to 1900 HP, and like maximum 200 attack and skill damage from 2% to 10%. This is a joke. Now keep in mind, this gets added, the stats gets added to your tamer first. So even if you get very lucky and get the maximum, you're not gonna get the 1900 HP and you're not gonna get the 200 attack. Even if you did, 200 attack is absolutely nothing nowadays. Of course, the only good thing is the skill damage, and even if you get super lucky, it's still like 10% skill damage. Honestly, don't. This is so bad. And yeah, here you can like recraft it into a box if you want like to sell it, or reroll it if you happen to get like a 2% skill damage and you want to get a higher number. Of course, you can do that. As you can see, it uses literally a Pokemon item, so yeah, honestly, good luck with that. It's just gonna be so hard. It's not worth it in my opinion. Alright, so yeah, that's everything was added. Let's move on to the events, and starting off with the daily quest from Shakumon, and the event duration is from the 27th of June until the 11th of July. And the first quest called Warrior's Test, and this one will give you the test hall post, and you'll need it to enter the dungeon to defeat 2 opponents. And this is kind of weird. They showed a map and we entered a different one, but yeah, it doesn't matter. And we have Cherubimon and Dark Seraphimon, and these seem to have a little bit of HP, or my Digimon is just too weak. It's not cloned, so yeah, they aren't really that hard. And yeah, you complete the quest by defeating the 2 mini bosses. They are still very weak either way. And of course, the quest reward is gonna be 25 EP and 1 pattern of struggle, which you can combine it with EP to craft items. Next is a daily quest from Piximon called Warrior Trial 1. Yeah, I guess similar to the one that we did. And this one is a bit interesting because you need to defeat a couple of Lanamons to spawn Kalmaramon. So yeah, as you can see, we have to defeat 15 Lanamon until the Kalmaramon spawns, and she doesn't seem to be a raid boss. Yeah, like there she is. If you yoink it, yeah, we kind of stole it from people. It is what it is, I guess. You have to do this 3 times to complete the quest. And the last one, there it is, and the quest reward is only 10 EP. It didn't take long anyway. And after finishing the quest, the last warrior trial will show up, and this time it will ask you to defeat 1 Sephirothumon and Betelgeumon in these 2 maps. They are both raid bosses and they spawn once every 10 minutes. Finishing the quest, you will get 25 EP and 1 token of struggle. And yeah, that is basically everything for the daily quest. And lastly, we have the epic exchange. The epic exchange duration is from the 27th until the 25th. Keep in mind, this daily quest will be removed in the 11th of July, and we will get new ones, so we'll cover it when that happens. And this time the seal is the friendship seal, which is a block seal. So yeah, obviously not the greatest seal to have, but you know, you can go for it or not, up to you. And yeah, that's basically everything. Lastly, we have is some promotions. So we have a couple of packs here, nothing too crazy, but of course what we have here that is kind of crazy is Daemon X loot box. He's back temporarily and will be removed after 2 weeks, so 11th of July as well. And yeah, this one have a 1% chance of giving you Diamond X. We also have a Shoutmon DX pack that will give you the items you need to unlock Shoutmon DX minus the 10 Kut Crown you need to unlock him in the Omega Shoutmon line. So this is basically the Shoutmon DX pack for the Greymon and Male Bergermon. So yeah, this is a pretty cool pack, obviously because it's Shoutmon is my favorite Digimon. Keep in mind, everything in this pack is character bound, including the pack itself. So keep that in mind. Do not try to sell it, or don't buy it to sell it unless you want the evolution. It's not tradable. And yeah, obviously DX is not very strong, but he's my favorite Digimon, so that's that. Next we have the Bagramon Pug, and unlike the Shoutmon DX, this is tradable, right? This is, you can like buy it and sell it and do whatever you want with it. and this is the only way to get the Bagramon egg. And we also have some couple of other packs that I don't think are worth it. Yeah, this is a loot box, not even the item. This is again the loot box, not the item, and yeah, this is, well, I guess the normal Dark Knightmon, so he's trash. So unless you have Darkness Bagramon, then just ignore it. So yeah, that's everything. We also have the Crosswords pack as well, if you want Omega Shoutmon as well. And we also have a Pokemon pack. I believe this is the Ready to Hatch pack, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the Ready to Hatch. You buy it and then you immediately hatch a Pokemon. And this is not a Ready to Hatch pack. I think this, you still need to do the quest and stuff. So yeah, and obviously no Ogurumon pack. He's one of the unavailable Digimons, I think, for whatever reason. And some Jogris memory skill loot boxes. And yeah, obviously the event and the updates, I would say, a little bit underwhelming. We didn't get the new maps. Personally, I'm happy with it because I could get my hand on this trash Digimon. He's not very strong because, you know, his data. Yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe for more DMO content, and I will see you guys in the next video.